Good morning, you guys. Hope you guys are having a good morning. Today is August 5th. We're reading from Every Day with Jesus by Andrew Wommack. And the title is No Excuses. But he that knew not and did commit things worthy of stripes shall be beaten with few stripes. For unto whomsoever much is given, of him shall be much required, and to whom men have committed much, of him they will ask the more. Luke 12:48. This verse, never heard that word before. This verse speaks of varying degrees of God's judgment based upon the knowledge of the person who committed the sin. The whole 4th chapter of Leviticus is written to deal with sins committed in ignorance. Jesus said in John 9:41, If ye were blind, ye should have no sin. But now ye say, We see, therefore your sin remaineth. Also, Romans 5:13 says, Sin is not imputed when there is no law. Paul said in 1 Timothy 1:13 that he obtained mercy because he had sinned ignorantly in unbelief. The sin he was speaking of was blasphemy, which Jesus taught was unforgivable if done against the Holy Ghost. Therefore, we see that ignorance in Paul's case entitled him to a second chance. If he had continued to blaspheme after he saw the truth, he surely would have paid the price. This is not to say that a person who doesn't have a complete revelation of God's will is innocent regardless of their actions. Leviticus 5:17 makes it clear that an individual is still guilty even if they sin in ignorance. Romans 1:18-20 reveals there is an intuitive knowledge of God within all people to recognize and even understand the Godhead. The same chapter goes on to explain that people have rejected and changed this truth, but that God did give it, and they are without excuse. No one will be able to stand before God on Judgment Day and say, God is not fair. He has given every person who has ever lived, regardless of how remote or isolated they may have been, the opportunity to know Him. Which is pretty cool. I've heard, some pretty crazy but cool stories of people that, live in places where, no one has ever heard of Jesus, and Jesus revealing Himself to them in like a dream or things like that, and their whole tribe or whatever becomes saved, and pretty cool. So, well, I will see you guys tomorrow. Go out and enjoy this beautiful day. And I love you. Bye.